Can Twitter find a way to snap out of its recent rut? Here's a company that's transformed the way we communicate, revolutionized the news business, and arguably changed the landscape of American politics forever, given how successfully Donald Trump used the company's platform to help get himself elected president. Yet Twitter's fundamentals continue to just confound us. They disappointed again last week. They had less than 1% revenue growth, for heaven's sake. So is this a company that maybe peaked too early? Or does Twitter still have the ability to turn things around? Last night, I spoke with Twitter's chief operating officer, Anthony Noto, trying to puzzle through how he can get Twitter to grow and prosper. And we spent so much time talking that we had to save the second part of that interview for tonight. So take a look. Anthony, I know that we've got all these business things going. You got Twitter and you got all that on your mind. But when I saw you last, it was about West Point, okay? It was about the Army. It was about leadership. You brought some terrific cadets. Applications to this current business?
Yes, absolutely. It's interesting. We're doing live programming now, and I got a tweet from a soldier that's deployed overseas, away from home, and he asked if we can get that NHL game, which was live streaming on Twitter, into his geography where he was located. And we're working to do that. This product impacts the world in enormously different ways. And for soldiers, I think it helps them stay informed of what's happening in the world when they're deployed in far-off lands protecting our country and democracy at large. I
know leadership matters a great deal to you. Before you came in, I looked at Glassdoor. I love those rankings as a method of gauging the enterprise. It used to be one of the highest-ranking companies, Twitter. Now, 72% would recommend it to a friend, 69% CEO approval, 47% positive business outlook. If this is a regiment and you've got to turn it around, what would you do?
I would do exactly what Jack and I are doing. We're defining exactly who Twitter is, and we're focused on being the best at what's happening in the world and what's being talked about. And then we're focused on 4 things to reinforce that. We're the fastest. No one breaks news better than us. We have the most comprehensive selection with tens of billions of tweet impressions every day. We can personalize that to you because we know who you like based on your interest. And then last, we have the discussion. Every decision we make, whether it's a content decision, a product decision, a channel distribution decision, a live content decision, has to reinforce one of those 4 things. And if we do that, then we'll deliver on being the best of what's happening in the world, and that will drive audience, and that will drive revenue.
But maybe the general at the top is a general in the Army. He's also a general in the Air Force. He's got 2 different jobs. The opportunity is so great. Maybe it's time to just be the general of the Army.
What I'd say is Jack is a core part of every decision that we make. He's there 100% of the time for the critical decisions we make, and that's the most important thing. And we're making the right decisions.
Okay, now you mentioned something about the soldier who's overseas. I've been thinking the way I would use it if I ran Twitter, if I ran the world, right, whatever. When I was in Mexico recently, I was denied credit card. They didn't think it was mine. You know what? I want a feature that I would gladly pay $10 a month for direct message to my bank saying it is me, so I wasn't rejected from renting the SUVs for the day where my kids would have had a great time. I mean, what's the deal? Why can't I pay for direct message to Chase?
So we provide that capability today, and we're working
I don't pay for it.
Chase doesn't pay for it either, but as we build up the activity...
I'm the one who gets hurt, not Chase.
What I'd say is as we build up the activity and the adoption, that creates an opportunity to drive revenue. But the experience itself has to be high quality first, both for you and for the corporation. So we're providing customer service capabilities through DM, just as you described.
Well, if you use DM, if I go on Yelp, I have to pay a fortune to promote my bar or my inn.
Right.
I only want to reach the people in my zip code because I need the street traffic. Why don't you give me that opportunity?
It is an opportunity for Twitter to give you a narrower focus of what's important to you as opposed to a broad.
I don't want to pay $1,000 a month, but I'd pay $100 a month.
The great thing is we're focused on exactly that type of opportunities, giving you the most relevant information at the moment when it's most important to you. So that could be location based.
I mean, you played football with torn ligaments in both knees. You were an unbelievable athlete. You always have. I'm hearing things that require tremendous skill sets like that, where you can play hurt, and yet I don't see it. Like you just mentioned, yes, we're working on this, we're working on that. I'm hearing a lot of we're working. I mean, you're a triple threat guy. Why are we not working, and why shouldn't we just be paying?
We're moving as fast as we can, and we're prioritizing the things that are the biggest opportunities. Everything that you mentioned are things that we think about, things that we'd like to do. It's just a question of when, not if. And right now, the most important thing for us is making sure the audience on our platform is growing. And it's been accelerating for 3 quarters in a row.
How much of would it accelerate even more if you could clean up the abuse, get rid of the bullying, get rid of the things that if you saw in the Army, you would go ballistic?
Safety is a very high priority. We're focused on doing things in days and weeks, not months. We've already shipped a number of things this quarter. We're trying to actually take the responsibility for safety out of the hands of the user and put it in the hands of Twitter and using technology.
Could you give me remember I asked for a concierge. I would pay money again for I am giving you, by the way, do you know I've given you like a dozen revenue streams that you have not been able to pick up on yet that I would, where's my wallet? I'll Venmo you.
We want to give you that safety that you're looking for through technology. And so one of the recent things that we launched is using machine learning to be able to take quality content, put it at the top, and lower quality content and put it at the bottom when there's replies to your tweets. In addition to that, we've given you easy-to-use tools in terms of reporting, as well as changing what words may or may not show up in your timeline, called mute words.
Well, how about a partnership? I have 1 million followers, okay? I would love to have a partnership with Twitter. You look out for me, I look out for you. We come up with new ways to monetize. I give you a percentage, you get a percentage. Everybody wins.
That's our business model. We partner.
Well, yeah, but there's a business model, but it's not happening.
We partner with.
You partner, but it's profitless.
We partner with 250 content companies. They give us their content. We sell the advertising. They get a piece of that.
But how about more?
We have over $2 billion of advertising revenue, the fastest company in digital space to reach that level of revenue in the shortest time period. Right now, we're focused on driving the audience, and the revenue lag will catch up as we show advertisers the significantly better ROI that we have from the audience growth and lower prices. It just takes a while to deliver against the reallocation of those budgets.
Okay, well, what do I do? You're up against Facebook. You're sitting there and it's like, well, Facebook Live, Periscope.
Right.
I mean, in the end, you're dealing with companies that actually have more divisions than you, Anthony.
Well, they have significantly more scale than us, and that's very clear, but we have an audience that's engaged, and we know what that audience is looking at every moment when they're on their platform. So we can deliver them great quality content. We also can deliver them very helpful advertising. And the key to our advertising model is that we're replicating organic activity that happens on the platform already, and we're delivering messages in the context of what someone's already consuming.
All right, well, look, let's leave it at that. I want to thank you so much for all of your time, for always answering the questions as you have for me for 20 years. Great to see you, Anthony Noto, COO, Twitter.
Thank you.
Stay with Cramer. Booyah! Jim Cramer here from Mad Money. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube. Click here to subscribe and get the jump on my exclusives with CEOs, plus market news, investing advice, and a whole lot more.